What up, Laker fam?
Laker fans!
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as well, baby. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
This is Dying's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
Gonna hate her like who won it?
2, 1.
Yeah, yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us now. We ballin'. It's all purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.
What it do, what it do, what it do? Lakers crew, Lakers nation, salute to all of you. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It is and always will be. Lakers over everything, man. It's your boy, LOE. Salute to all of you, man. It's Lakers game day, baby. Yes, the Lakers play basketball a little later today. So I'm very, very excited about that, right? We're always excited about the Lakers game. Even though it's tough right now, we're struggling right now, I'm still excited. So I wanted to bring you Lakers game day on this morning. Happy Friday, man. And we got the Lakers tonight versus the Phoenix Suns. So, yeah, this is a marquee matchup, or an ESPN matchup, right? Friday night basketball, baby, on ESPN. Here we go. And really fast, before I talk about the game, let me bring up, this is a play-in game, right? Not playing. What's the damn thing called? The Vegas League crap, right? What is it called? The in-season tournament, whatever it's called. Like, I don't care about that thing at all. I have zero interest in it. I hate those stupid-ass courts that they're playing on. They look terrible, in my opinion. But I get it. Salute to the NBA, Adam Silver, all that stuff. Doing something different. But I don't care about it, and I doubt the Lakers care about it. All I care about is wins. Something that the Lakers desperately need tonight, which we'll talk about in a second. But again, FYI, it is one of those games tonight. It's the Lakers' first game, first in-season tournament game for that, whatever it's called, Champions Cup. I don't know what it's called. But yeah, again, I don't really care about it. But for those of you who do, that's going down. That's the Lakers' first game tonight. So yeah, heads up on that. Really fast, I will be calling the game on the PSF app, Pro Sports Fans. So make sure you guys download that app. It's a new app with media casters. And your boy, this will be my second call there. So a little breaking news here. I know we didn't get on here and talk about it. If you follow me on Twitter, you kind of seen it. But on here, on LOE, we haven't talked about it, so I wanted to bring that up really fast. So join me on the PSF app with my crew, LA Sports Live. You guys know him, and Dontario Moore. The Kingpin Talks podcast here on YouTube. So make sure, if you're new here, you go follow both of them. But we will be calling the game live on the PSF app. Again, it's PSF, Pro Sports Fans. So make sure you guys go download that and join us over there. Get our live reactions. We'll be live for the entire game, no matter if it's a nail-biting overtime thriller or whether it's, like last night, a 30-point beatdown. 30-point ass whooping, right? We'll be there the entire time, and the app is really cool, man. It has a live chat. You can talk in the chat, all that stuff. So again, it's the PSF app, and you want to join the Lakers fans. There's a lot of different things in there, but go on there, pull up Lakers, and where we'll be streaming live. It's the Lakers fans chat. So that's again where we'll be streaming. So yeah, go get plugged in, man. Thank me later, man. This is really fun. Dan, the Lakers fan, and Empire Jeff TV. You guys hear me talk about them all the time. And if you're true here, not new here, you guys know who those two gentlemen are. They also call the games, and it's a great thing, man. Great thing. So it's amazing. So come join PSF and join the Lakers fans app. All right, enough of that commercial. Man, how y'all feeling? How y'all feeling again? Lakers in action tonight. Lakers Suns. Really fast. Injury report. Let's talk about that really fast. No Devin Booker tonight. So, you know, hey, the Lakers are desperate for wins right now, so I'll take them any way that I can get them. I hate to see guys out. Again, this is our second time facing them, and both times, no Devin Booker. He's out dealing with an ankle injury. As far as I know, this early in the morning, that's all I've seen. I think Bradley Beal's good to go. KD's good to go. Again, this is early in the morning before all the reports come out. On the Lakers side of things, kind of the same. Obviously, we missed AD last night in Houston. He got hurt the game prior in Miami. So I don't know. I'm assuming he'll be a game time decision tonight. You know, once it breaks, you know, I'll tweet it out and all that stuff. But me personally, I don't believe that he's going to play. Again, that's just me. I don't know. So we'll see. What else? Of course, no Gabe Vincent. He's still out. I think he'll be reevaluated in about a week from now, dealing with that knee. So he's out. No Jared Vanderbilt. I think the same thing. I think he'll be reevaluated in about a week. Actually, Gabe, I think he's probably going to return in a week. I don't know his ramp-up process, all that. So we'll see. But Vando, he's going to be reevaluated in the week. And I don't think that he'll be back anytime soon. That's just my personal belief. And I'll talk about him in a second. Who else we got out? JHS, he's still out. Man, he's been out a long time, so he's still out. But, you know, we don't expect him to get any run anyway. Well, last night he would have, right? In that beatdown, that ass beating, he would have got some run last night. But, yeah, so that sucks because that could have been our first look at JHS. And then you without Gabe, so maybe JHS would have got some burn. I don't know, but no JHS, he's still out. Who else? Jackson Hayes, he's been out the last couple of games. I'm assuming he'll be like a game time decision. I don't know what the official status is on him in regards to like him being probable or questionable or any of that. Again, when it comes out, we'll tweet it out on Lakers Over Everything Twitter. So make sure you guys are following us there. So we'll see if we get him back. Again, AD, I think he'll be a game time decision. But me personally, I don't think he'll play. Rui Hachimura, we know he missed some time, but he's back. He came back last night and played very, very well, right? So let's hope that will get him going. We know he was kind of struggling a little bit, you know, coming out the gates, but then he had a great game, and then Darvin Ham set him. So he came back after that concussion and that eye situation he was dealing with. So he's back. So I think he'll be solid for us tonight, especially if there's no AD. We need some points from somewhere because AD's scoring 30 points a night. So we need some points from somewhere, right? And other than that, I think everyone else is good. I think we're a go. Again, I'm assuming AD doesn't play. So if he doesn't play, my expected starting line was the same that we had against Houston, D'Lo and Austin Reeves in your backcourt, and then Taurean Prince, LeBron, and Christian Wood. You know, to round things out. Again, that's assuming AD doesn't play. Obviously, if AD plays, Christian Wood moves back to the bench, and AD moves in there. Hopefully, we get Jackson Hayes back if AD's out. So we'll have two bigs. Christian Wood scored 0 points against Houston, right? He was in the starting lineup, scored 0 points, really didn't get him the ball much, or make things easy for him. And, you know, if he's starting, that's something that, you know, we got a game plan for, and we got to be able to get him the ball because, again, AD scoring, averaging, 30 points a night, 29, 28 points a night, whatever it is. So we need those points from somewhere, and Christian Wood is a guy you can get those from. The guy's a bucket; he can score the rock, right? So we got to figure that out. What else we got? Really fast, let's talk about last night. There's not much to talk about. That's just a game you want to flush down the toilet. Don't watch that film. Throw that shit away and just keep pushing, right? That's one of those games. But obviously they got beat down last night, right? It was really, really, really bad last night. I think they ended up losing by 34 points. But first quarter, from first quarter on, it wasn't good at all. It wasn't pretty. Obviously, you had no AD, but still, you should beat the Houston team. You gotta take care of business there with that. So you should have beat that team. You didn't. You got beat down. To me, it counts as double L's because not only did you lose, but you got beat down. So that's tough, man. That game last night was very, very, very tough. And I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it again. Flush that down the toilet and keep it pushing. But yeah, very, very tough. The Lakers are on now is a 2-game losing streak, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. They lost Miami. And then they lost to Orlando, 3-game losing streak, right? They lost to Orlando, lost to Miami, and then you lost to Houston. So the Lakers on a 3-game losing streak. So this morning, heading to tonight, we're sitting at 3-5, 8 games in, sitting at 3-5. So, if you take those first 10 games, which a lot of people said they wanted to see, the best that the Lakers can be is 5-5, 500. I believe that coming out the gates, the first 10 games, I think I had them predicted like at 7-3 at the worst, 8-2 at best. So right around there. Obviously 5-5, you're underneath that, but again, that's not even a guarantee. That's the Lakers have to win these next 2 games against Phoenix tonight, and then I think the next game is against Portland, right? So the Lakers have to win both of those games just to get to 500 the first 10 games. Now, I kind of move that scale back a little bit. Normally, you kind of try to get a feel of teams the first 10 games, but I kind of move it back a little bit because the Lakers are dealing with injuries. So that's a legit excuse, right? Not an excuse, but it's legit. Now, dealing with those injuries, do I feel that the Lakers could be playing a lot better? Do I feel that the Lakers could have won more games than 3 of them? 3 out of the 8 that they played? Yeah, I do. But injuries are a concern, right? Jared Vanderbilt is a key piece to this team. We haven't seen him all year, right? So, that's huge, but you got to adjust to that, right? You got to adapt to that. Teams aren't going to feel sorry for you because you're missing Jared Vanderbilt, right? And not only Jared Vanderbilt, obviously AD, he got hurt a couple of games ago, and he missed last game entirely, so that was tough. We know we need AD. Like, if AD is not out there, I don't think we stand a chance. But that's something that we're accustomed to seeing, right? He got his PTO, paid time off, right? PTO, right? We're accustomed to that. So you still got to find a way to work around that. And I know it's easy to say this. It's a lot harder to scheme for it and do it on the court. But, it's just the truth, right? Just the truth. And then you're without Gabe Vincent, a guy who was playing, 31 minutes and 35 minutes. You're without him. So, yeah, these are legit injuries, right? Legit. And then, of course, Jackson Hayes, his role hasn't really been as defined. But these other guys have defined roles on the squad, right? And Rui Hachimura was out, another key piece. So, you kind of give the Lakers a little bit of leeway because of all that. However, you still got to find ways to win, because here's the thing. Guess what? March and April, they're not going to care about who was out in November. March and April, they're not going to be kind. They don't give a damn, right? They're going to say no. March and April's going to say no. You're a play-in team, or no. You missed the playoffs, right? Yeah. So that's the thing. We got to find ways to win games. I understand we got guys out, but against Houston, you got to find a way to win the game, right? You got to beat a Houston. You got to beat Orlando Magic. And I know that Magic, it was a little different because, they kind of played those teams almost back-to-back. It wasn't quite frankly back-to-back, but it was very close. I think there was one game in between, so it's kind of tough when you beat a team and then you kind of play them again so quick. So, yeah, I get it. A little funny quirk in the schedule, but it was like that because the Lakers were in Miami, so they didn't want to have them traveling back and forth, so they kind of got both games in, on that Florida trip. So I get it, I understand, but at the same token, you still got to find ways to win games because the Lakers schedule, we thought it was tough coming out the gates, but it gets tougher. In March, that schedule is very, very tough. February is pretty tough too. January also. So now the good thing is by then, we should have a lot more chemistry. The guys are playing together a lot more. So, we should be a much better team come that time than we are now. But still, you still got to find ways to win games now because we know how deep the West was last year. A couple of games separated, went like 5 or 4, the 4th, 5th seed all the way down to like the 10th seed. And I think it's going to be the same thing this year because the West is even deeper this year. And we want our Lakers to be right there in the mix. We don't want to be a play-in team at all. I don't care who's out, who's in. We do not want to be a play-in team. So if you can, as long as you got number 23 out there, as long as you got number 3 out there, you gotta win games. But even when one of them is out, when you're playing against Houston again, you gotta I'm going to keep stressing that. You got to find a way to win that game. So, yeah, now tonight, it's tough. We know we this is our second time playing Phoenix. Again, this game is in Phoenix, if I didn't mention that. But we know we beat Phoenix, and they were at the crib, about a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago or whatever. Fun game. LeBron James put the team on his back. And we're going to need some of that, some of those heroics tonight. Now, LeBron was able to sit the entire fourth. If I'm not mistaken, I think he sat the entire fourth quarter last night, or not last night, the night before. It's last night as I recorded the video, but the night before, in that beatdown by Houston, he kind of set the fourth quarter. So hopefully that, that's not the way we want to find some rest for LeBron. But we'll take it on a night like tonight because we're gonna need vintage LeBron tonight. We're gonna need him to put this team on his back, and we need everybody else to step up. We need D'Lo to step up. D'Lo had a good game against Houston, but you kind of scratch that. You can't really say a good game when your team wins by 34. I don't care what your stat line is. If your team lost by 34 points, that's not a good game. So you kind of scratch that. Yeah, we got D'Lo. We need him to get it going, right? We've seen some good games from him, so we need that to continue to carry over. Reeves, we know he's been struggling, but we've seen some. We thought he was busting out of that struggle, so we need a game from him tonight, and we need everybody to step up, man. Taurean Prince, he's out there. And he missed some games too. I forgot to mention him. But Taurean Prince, when he's out there, we need him to knock down some threes, right? We know Phoenix, they're going to shoot threes. KD's going to shoot threes. Bradley Beal, he's going to knock down threes. So we need somebody to match that a bit. And Taurean Prince, that's our sharpshooter. That's our marksman. So we need him to shoot the three ball really, really well. Really fast, the Lakers are dead last in three-point shooting. Yeah, so we got to do better there. We got to do better, but we don't want to live or die by the three. We don't want to go overboard with the three, but we got to be able to knock more down. And that starts with Prince. He's going to get open licks, and we need him to knock those shots down, which we've seen he's capable of doing. Same thing for D'Lo Austin. Neither of them are shooting, what they shot last year. Last year they both shot around 40%, right? So we need to get that going. Between those three guys, I thought we'd be a much better shooting team. Between Prince, Reeves, and D'Lo. So we need them to get going. Christian Wood, we need him to go. Again, if AD's out, then Wood will be in the starting lineup. So we need some points from Seawood, right? We need him to do his thing, man. Tonight would be a perfect night for him to drop a 30-piece. So we need that, right, to replace what we're losing in AD. Again, this is me assuming that AD does not play tonight again. This is morning. So we'll see. But and everybody else, man, we need it to be a collective effort. I know our bench is kind of thin, and all those guys that we call upon off the bench, Max Christie, if Jax is playing, Jax, and everybody else, Cam Reddish, we're going to need his defense tonight. He's going to be up in KD's face, which he handled that assignment pretty well. That his defense was solid in the fourth quarter. They slowed down KD in the game. If you remember, KD had 30 points going into the fourth. They held him to 9. And you say held him to 9. That's decent, right? But it was a silent 9. I think he made a couple of baskets, at the end of the game when the game was pretty much out of reach. I know he had a big dunk. So, yeah, we need Cam. He's going to get called upon, and again, that tough assignment, but he's game for it. He's shown that he's pretty good with it, so we need that tonight. We need that solid defense from him. Max Christie, defense from him. And Cam not only has his hands full with KD, Cam might also be on Bradley Beal at moments of the game. So, yeah, I think we're going to see a lot of Cam minutes tonight, just dealing with that tough Phoenix offense. And who else, man? Everybody, man. The first quarters, we know what those have been. That's been the Lakers' the most disappointing thing, if you will, right? The lack of energy, lack of focus coming out. Now tonight, hopefully, is a little better because we know the Lakers play up and play down to their competition, so we know this is a marquee matchup. They don't want to get embarrassed on national television, so I think they're going to come after getting embarrassed against Houston. I think they're going to come out on fire tonight, and that has to start from the jump. From that tip, we got to go, and we got to do our thing. So the first quarter. We saw the Lakers do well in the first quarter against the Clippers, right? I thought we kind of righted that wrong, But then we fell off again. So we got to get that going. We're dead last in the NBA in first quarter, plus minus. I think first half as well, So yeah, tough stuff. We got to get that together because Phoenix, if you come out like that, it could be, they could be up 20 points again, like last night, 20 points at the end of the first. So we got to correct that. And just energy for 4 quarters, not just one quarter. Don't have a great first quarter, first half, and then come out and dog it in the third quarter. No, we need energy for all 4 quarters. We need guys to step up. We need guys to score. We need to play defense. We got to rebound the basketball. Again, even if you're without AD, we need to find a way to get rebounds and play big, right? And get out in transition. That starts with defense. You can't really get out in transition if you're taking the ball out the bottom of the net, out of bounds. We all know how that works. If you're taking the ball out of the net, which means you're giving them shots, they're making shots, layups, whatever, you can't get out in transition because, they get an opportunity to get back and set their defense up because you're taking the ball out of bounds. So you got to play solid defense, man. And we got to rebound the basketball, and then we can get out into transition, which is when the Lakers are in transition. You got one of the best players in NBA history, in the history of the game, if not the best. In LeBron James, his transition offense, he's unstoppable when he's in transition, as well as the Lakers, right? So that's one of our strongest points. So we want to get some easy, fast break and transition buckets. But again, you got to play defense to do that. So it all starts on the defensive end, with or without AD. Obviously, with AD in there, we're a far better team. So there's going to be some slack, but these guys got to buy in. They can't feel sorry for themselves, in regards to who's out there. They got to be dialed in. They got to be locked in. We got this depth for a reason, and even though we got the depth, we got a lot of guys out. So I get it, but we got to find ways to win games. So tonight's one of them. You drop games against Orlando, you drop games against Houston, and now we got to get it together. If the Lakers win those games, we're sitting at 5-3 instead of 3-5. So that's a big swing right here. We can't afford to lose another game. That'll be 4 in a row, and then we drop to 3-6. We don't want to dig such a deep hole, right, where we got to climb out of it. We did that last year, and we saw the Lakers just pretty much. Well, Denver was the better team in my opinion, but the Lakers kind of reached their ceiling, ran out of gas because all the work they had to do to dig out of the hole that they created for themselves from the start, right? So we don't want to see that this year. And 3 and 5, you're kind of starting to build. You're kind of starting to dig a hole. So the Lakers. Long story short, we need to find a way to win this ball game tonight and get something going. So not much else to say, man. They just got to get out there and do it. We could sit here and talk on. We do it all the time. Sit here and talk on, and the Lakers go out there and are terrible, right? Everybody got to be better. Darvin Ham, with his rotations, all that stuff, shorthanded or not, man, he got to figure that shit out. Period, point blank, right? So, yeah. And we just got to get after it, man. So, again, it's going down tonight. Lakers Suns tonight. And comment down below, man. I want to hear your thoughts, how you guys are feeling about the team and how you guys feel about tonight. And, again, make sure you guys join us on the PSF app. It's going down on the PSF app. It's going to be loads of fun, tons of fun. So I'm looking forward to that. We'll be calling the game over there. That was my first game. We did the not the Clipper game, the Miami Heat game. We did that game. That was another game we needed to find a way to win, right? We found a way to lose it. We did that game, and it was fun. That was my first time calling a Laker game live. So that was really, really fun, and we're back at it tonight. So I'm looking forward to that. Again, that's the PSF app. Make sure you get it. Go down in the description box. We'll put the link in there. Come on and join us. Again, it's at 7 p.m. tip-off, 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern time. It is a national televised game. ESPN gets the call, right, on a Friday night. So make sure you guys are in place. So, you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it, man. Let's get this W, man. I know it doesn't look like we're going to get it, with our struggles right now, but let's find a way to get it. And, let's go off into the weekend. Happy campers, right? Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It is and always will be. Lakers over everything, man. Sound off in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a like on the video. You know, if you're new here, come on and become true here, right? Smash that subscribe button, and man, it's gonna be fun, man. Let's get it tonight, all right, man. Enjoy the game. Come join us again. Come join us on the PSF app. Watch me live, and yeah, man, yeah. Let's get after it. Go Lakers, go Lakers, go Lakers. All right, man. Peace. Lakers Nation, LOE fam, thanks for watching, man. We greatly appreciate you. Make sure you like this thing up. Make sure you share this thing out. Make sure you subscribe. If you're a new subscriber, welcome to LOE, baby. Welcome. And make sure you turn on your post notifications. Hit that bell so you don't miss anything going on here at LOE. Follow us on the socials. Instagram at Lakers_over_everything. Twitter at THEE1LOE. Once again, Twitter at the1LOE. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold. It's Lakers over everything.
Can't sleep, can't eat till you get it right. Oh, all my life I've been grinding all my life. Sacrifice, gotta pay that. Pay the price. Can't be real, but I'm living the life. All my life I've been grinding all my life. Lakers, baby. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah. You know what it is. Purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow, purple, yellow. Yeah.
I'm a Laker till I die. Rest in peace, Chick Hearn.
93-70. This game's in the Admiral refrigerator. The door is closed. The lights out. Butter's getting hard. The eggs are cooling, and the Jello is jiggling. Been jiggling for a long time.
Mama didn't raise no failure. It's go hard to go home, I tell you. If you ever seen blood, sweat, tears leaking out of me, and you can hear my heart scream, it's sick.